What's up, guys? Welcome back to Trick and Doge Sports, and today I'm joined by Doge as always. But what do you think about the Atlanta Hawks advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals?
In my opinion, it was a bit shocking, lad. Like they were obviously the underdogs in this situation. The fact that they were able to beat Philadelphia was a bit crazy. In my opinion, it was very unexpected. It was also.
Go ahead.
But it was also unexpected the fact that Phoenix got it the first round, and also how Clippers made it past the second round. So,
Yeah.
And the fact that Bucks also beat the was it Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah. So it's going to be the Bucks and the Hawks. I was thinking it was going to be the Nets because the Nets are overpowered. But
yeah,
how in the hell did the Bucks win?
They lacked so hard. They were barely even scoring. They had too many injuries.
Yeah. It should have been.
You know what? I want to ask you.
Wait a second. I am absolutely stunned that Atlanta won. I'm an Atlanta fan, and I didn't think we could actually beat the 76ers. I thought we had no chance. We were gonna be swept, or maybe it would be like a 4-1.
And fun fact, remember when I said I was gonna buy a Trae jersey if they won? Well, I already shipped it.
Dude, this is insane. I never thought this would happen. The Hawks are on fire in the playoffs.
There's a question that must be asked. Who's taking home Game 1 of
the Eastern Conference the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, yeah, who's taking home Game 1? Your prediction?
Game 1, I feel like the Hawks need to take an early lead. Like, I think that's going to be big. So, I have to go with the Hawks, even though they're going to be the underdog in this situation. But I love underdogs, man. I always have to root for the underdogs.
I'm doing a sim. Okay, on NBA 2K says the Bucks will win 119 to 104.
Alright, so maybe the Bucks will win Game 1, but I'm thinking the Hawks get an early lead. And that's like, that might be the difference in it, like, for the Hawks to take an early lead.
So, okay, hear this. Okay, so I just simulated someone 2K. For what they're saying, Clippers will take in Game 5 against Suns. And they're saying that right now that it's a 3-2 Milwaukee leads. I'll simulate. Who do you think it could go to a Game 7?
I don't know, but anyway, we need to focus on the Hawks right now. But like, okay, like how in the hell does this happen? You beat the top team in your conference, and you're you're an underdog. Like the Hawks. Everyone was like, oh, they're trash. They're not even going to make the playoffs this season. Guess what? They showed up. They made the playoffs. First round, they thought the Nets were going to beat the Hawks. It might be close. But no, the Hawks showed up. And then 76ers. Yeah, they beat New York. That's what I'm saying. And then they thought the 76ers were going to absolutely destroy the Hawks. The Hawks showed out. They showed up to play ball. That's all you got to do. Hey, at least Atlanta has not pulled in Atlanta yet.
Oh, imagine they did in the finals.
If they did in the semifinals or the finals, like the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm going to cry. And if it was in the finals, I would cry too. But, like, it's a major accomplishment to make it this far for the Hawks and how young they are. And, like, Trae Young is having an impressive season. Like, nobody thought he would do this good this season. Like, this is insane. What do you think?
Personally, in my opinion, and this is coming from me, I believe by some chance that they could win, but I also think that there's also a chance that what's its name?
The Atlanta
Milwaukee. No, Milwaukee also has a huge chance. But do I think do I think Trae Young will win against?
Trae Young
Bucks?
hasn't lost a playoff round yet, and he's not looking to lose at all.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be very hard for them to beat Trae Young, Collins, and Herter.
Yeah.
Like, those three are great. And including Donovich, like, the Atlanta squad, it's so young and so, like, I'm not going to say completely unproven. I mean, they've proven themselves against the 76ers, but they're a young team. And I don't see them winning the finals, but I see this as like a prequel for what's to come next season.
I could guarantee. All I'm saying though, because I could guarantee to see Atlanta really try to get up there, because they know also with this is that they're the 5th seed. Which, when was the last time a 5th seed got into the finals?
It's been a long time.
No, I actually think that the 8th seed got into the finals last
Oh yeah, they did.
Miami,
Never mind.
absolutely.
But it doesn't happen very often.
But the last time a team won that was not the first 3 seeds was Dallas, and ever since then, never again.
Yeah, and I feel like the younger that players are, the more they have a chance to score all these points, because like the older players, like they're getting ready for retirement and they're getting older and their joints are not as good as they used to be. So I feel like the young guys, I feel like they have more of a chance in the league.
And I'm gonna say this, in my opinion, LeBron James is only going.
I'm gonna be honest, he's starting to go on his downfall. I'm pretty sure he's going to wait until he plays with his son in the league, like at least 1 year. But I think it's starting to come to a close with LeBron, because he lost in the first round. It was cancerous. I wanted them to do good because I wanted to face them. Because that would have been cool. The Hawks and the Lakers. That would have been really cool.
Really good series.
But who do you predict win in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Okay. Well, I would actually love to see Atlanta win. But there's also, like, again, Milwaukee has a chance. Giannis is obviously dominating and always has. And he wants to get to his first ever finals. But Trae Young also wants to get to his finals. I don't know, man. I feel like it's either going to end in Game 6 or 7.
Alright, yeah. So, I'm trying to pull something up really quick.
My opinion.
So the Hawks and the Bucks, I feel like it's gonna be a close series, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try not to be biased. I think the Bucks are going to. I would really like to see the Hawks win and go to the finals, but I don't really foresee that happening. I mean, the Atlanta's a great team. It's a young team. They've proven themselves that they can handle these good teams. But you know what? Okay, I take that back. I think they'll probably win the Eastern Conference Finals, but it's gonna be extremely close.
Again, I feel like it will all go down to one buzzer beater.
Maybe, but the Bucks were doing great against Brooklyn. With the God squad Brooklyn has, the Nets.
Yeah, no, they played against Knicks in the first.
Oh, I mean not Knicks. No, I'm not talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's actually a good point.
Because Milwaukee beat the Nets. And the Nets are a God squad. Literally,
were
the
my-
Houston Rockets, like, literally made the Nets a god squad.
Well, the only reason
And
I did is because James Harden won.
Milwaukee beat them. That does say something.
Giannis is, in my opinion, Giannis is just a better player.
I mean, yes, he is. I feel the same way. And but I really feel I feel like the Hawks do have a chance because they beat the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference and like they were the favorite to win it all.
I would like to say this too. This is actually big. Like take seriousness. Jazz just lost to the Clippers, the #1 team in the East, and right now they're down 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, I see that, but I really feel like the Hawks are going to win. Now,
Yeah.
it's going to be really close, though. Now, what do you think is going to happen in the Western Conference?
What do I think's going to happen?
Yes.
I could totally see Clippers winning this. Because, Kawhi actually has a Achilles injury. I could see Paul George absolutely ripping dick during this.
Yes. Here, I'm trying to look at something. Alright. So, I feel like the Phoenix Suns are going to beat the Clippers. And it might be the Phoenix Suns and Atlanta Hawks in the finals. That's what I feel like is going to happen. It might be a little close with the Clippers, but I mean, I feel like the Suns are going to take this series. Maybe like
I'm just saying,
4-1, 4-2.
I have a prediction. This is coming to me. I feel like the Phoenix is taking it all.
I'm feeling like it's going to be the Phoenix Suns and Atlanta. It might be pretty close, actually. It's going to be pretty close in the finals. And,
if someone tells me...
I'm going to be honest. Alright, wait a second. I'm going to be honest. I don't see the Hawks winning it all this season with how young they are and up and coming. I mean, they haven't, like, been in the league for too long. I mean, like, a couple of them have been in the league for a few years. But, like, they're still really young. So, I don't see them winning in the finals. But it's going to be close. Because the Hawks are going to come to play.
And they always have.
Yeah. And I feel like the Atlanta Curse might step in a little bit in the finals. I'm going to be honest with you there. Like, if the Atlanta Curse doesn't happen, then it's just not Atlanta. Because that's what's been happening for years, and it pisses me off. I want it to end. I literally want it to end. So, if the Hawks put an end to the Atlanta Curse, that'll be amazing. Because who knows? That might fire up the Braves. That might fire up the Falcons. Like seriously. And Atlanta,
Do you know why
trash Atlanta. No, listen.
You want to be honest?
Trash Atlanta might become Ice Atlanta with Trae Young. Or Hot Atlanta. Because I screwed that up.
I'm gonna let you sit with that. I don't care. I'm gonna let you sit with
Icy Hot Atlanta. So, like, what I mean by that is, like, I made a Trae Young reference because he does, like, the freezing thing. In, like, Hot Atlanta is, like, Atlanta's doing really good and not blowing things. Like, okay, so the Atlanta Braves recently have been really bad. Like, their bullpen has been awful, blowing games, pulling Atlanta's, like, left and right. And then the Hawks are out here actually winning. So
the Falcons.
Falcons are just dog.
Didn't they make it to the Super Bowl?
And like it was like 2014 or something like that. I don't remember exactly when, but I watched that game. I was going nuts for the entire first half. Once it became the second half, I died inside. That's why I still have depression to this day. That's when the Atlanta curse like originally began.
You know when the Toronto curse began?
No, actually, when the Atlanta curse began, it was actually in the 2012 Atlanta Braves wild card game where the game got blown by the umpires. That's where it started, and then the Falcons blew it, and then it just went downhill from there.
Hey, Toronto's right now in a curse.
Oh yeah, well they just didn't make the playoffs this year. Like they didn't do
No,
that good
trust
at
me.
all.
Even last year, we went to Game 7, and what a shitter we had.
Yes, but you guys won it recently. You guys won it all recently, and I know Toronto's probably still going nuts over that. But
oh yeah, we still have merchandise off the shelves.
off the wall. All right, so like, what are you gonna be looking for in the Hawks? Like, what do you think is going to help them the most?
You know what I'm starting to realize? It seems like now, like, Trae Young is not the only one that has to try.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the first half, Trae Young wasn't doing so well.
So Redneck Man came into use.
Herder. Redneck Man. And we call him Redneck Man because he has red hair. So
Wow.
Herder, he came in going full speed. Dude, this man did great. Like seriously, it was great to watch. But then Trae Young came in the second half and did what Trae Young does. He made it a better game for himself. I mean, at least Atlanta's proving that it's not just Trae Young to worry about. It's the entire team. Because when Trae Young's not doing good, someone has to pick up the team, and that's what happened. And that's why Atlanta is so dangerous right now in the playoffs. Wow, I said that like a professional.
Dangerous. I would argue you said that.
Like, look at what they did. Like, that proves that they're dangerous, dude. Like, it's insane. I mean, this video's going on for a long time. I mean, there's a lot to be said, but I have to, like, end it on this note.
So now the question of the day is...
Question of the day, go ahead.
Who will win?
Who will win? In the Eastern Conference Finals?
No. Okay, who
Oh.
do you have for the East?
For the East? Oh, I'm a little biased, but I have to go Hawks all the way because...
Okay, now who has it in the West?
No, listen. I have to go Hawks all the way because Atlanta has proven that it's not just Trae Young carrying the team. Like, the entire team is dangerous. Like, not gonna lie. And who I have for the West, it has to be the Suns. Because the Suns have proven to be, like, an insane team. Like, during the season, they did great. They were top 3 in the league. And then in the playoffs, they've been hot.
Top 3, they were number 1.
I thought they were top 3. I don't know. They were top 3 whenever I checked it. I don't watch basketball too much, but I do watch the playoffs and what happens. And so I feel like the Suns are gonna win the West because of how well they're playing right now.
Yeah, so now who wins in a 7-game series?
With the Hawks and the Suns, like I said, I don't foresee Atlanta winning it all. I feel like this is a prequel of what's to come next season. So I'd have to say the Suns are going to win it. Maybe in like 6 games. 7 games. I know it's going to be close because of how dangerous the Hawks offense is. I mean, the Hawks defense can lack at some points, but like the Hawks are a dangerous team. Don't sleep on the Hawks. That's what I'm gonna end off with.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, this is gonna have to do it, and this has been a long episode, but there was a lot to be said. So make sure to like the video because YouTube doesn't like to recommend anything. Subscribe because YouTube doesn't like recommending anything, because the less likes, the less likely it's going to recommend it to people, so more people won't see it, because if they don't see it, then I'm not gonna get subs, and then like they're not gonna know about like how dangerous the Hawks are right now. And so go ahead and like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to go subscribe to my main channel. I will have that linked in the description. See you guys.